footprints in the sand, where the water meets the land, footprints of Pacifica.
Hello, my name is Deidre Crow, and we have an amazing day today. We started early this morning, even before 7 o'clock, and we were out there with coffee and donuts and two wonderful teams of workers that made this happen in a safe and successful way.
From outside to outside on the beam. So that's hooking the beam.
Put 2 by with a hook with a Y on it, and we'll just push those wires up as you pass through. And we'll just do that. We'll just do it slowly going through there. And then once we get to the trees.
Okay, what we're doing here is preparing to move 1409 on its last journey down the coast. My name is Bob Azzaro. We're laying out a runway here for the forklift to come pick up the car to load it on a flatbed, which is going to a parking lot next to the Little Brown Church, where it will hopefully stay there for the remainder of its life, and restoration can continue.
Up here.
We have Casey on board here as a carpenter, our lead carpenter.
Aloha, I'm Casey Ricks from Oahu, Hawaii. Been here working on 1409 with Bob. I've been doing construction with him, and he brought me over and introduced me to the project, as I've had a historical renovation background, and it's been a really wonderful project to be a part of. When we first came over and looked at it, none of the exterior sections that you see here were in existence. There were some broken pieces off to the side to give us some ideas on shape and caricature of the design, and we just kind of went from there, much like Scott's had to do in the past. You just kind of as-build. There's no real blueprint or design for what you're doing. You see what was existing and you do your best to replicate what was there. And I think that what we've done here with the entrances and exits to the train on the upper sides, which give you the roofing structure for your decks on the front and rear, have turned out quite nice. And we've done our best to make sure that it's literally still in the original paint and covering that it was in when it was gold leafed in the early 1900s. So it's one piece of the original train that has not been changed. As you can see today, we're in preparation for the move over to the Brown Church. We've been busy since yesterday getting all the cribbing ready at the second location and getting the ramps built for the forklift to come in and gingerly lift this 13-ton beauty off of its cribbing. As you can see, we've got all the cross bracing and horizontal bracing up for the train to keep everything nice and tight for the move. We've removed all unnecessary material that we didn't need really in here for the move, and some of that was patterns and pieces that we still need to complete the rest of the train. So we moved all that to storage for the move, and as you can see, we've pretty much got it as empty as we could get it at the time, and ready for the move. So we are ready for it to move on to its next location.
And then we've got Chad and Joey on board as well.
Feel it at all. Roll these off. Roll them off. Let me go back. Okay, hold it. You have to go back as slow as you can. You have to go a little higher.
And the gentleman in the vest is Mr. O'Brien from O'Brien Haulers. He's going to be overseeing the project, moving it.
Historical Society member Susan Stallard and former museum director Diedrich Crow are going to be enacting an old Victorian custom of sprinkling rose petals in front of a person about to go on a journey. This ensures that it'll be a safe journey and a successful journey. So here we are, sprinkling the rose petals in front of our Ocean Shore Railroad car 1409.
1905, before you could drive down the coast road, a company was formed and a railroad was born, going to where none dared to go. Golden Gate south on the Harrison route, across the Devil's Hillside, it was a breathtaking, knee-shaking, cliff-hanging hell of a ride. All aboard the ocean shore, chugging down the Yoko slide, like the way that she did when your granddad was a kid on the ocean shore, 1409. traveled in a day. So the dreamers came to find paradise in the fields of Half Moon Bay. From Tunita's Creek, thick with redwood trees, where the salmon ran wild, and Duarte's Park will bootleg drink to the weary travelers on the mile. All aboard the ocean shore, traveling down the old coastline, like the way that she did when your granddad was a kid on the ocean shore when 409.
We moved the Ocean Shore passenger car 1409 from Valimar to Sharp Park. The trip from Valimar took about 4 hours to stage, and then the trip north took about 45 minutes.
Center of the Caribbean.
Trying to bring it that way. We want to bring this a little bit. We want to center it over the Caribbean.
Into the parking lot at Salada and Francisco Boulevard took about half an hour. And now the car is successfully and safely home to its almost permanent location. It'll be renovated here in the back of the lot, inside and out, and then move forward when it's ready to be the Ocean Shore Museum for the Ocean Shore Railroad. It's here.
I know. Did you hear the cheers? We're so excited to finally have it. It's a thrill. It's been a long time. We are so excited.
Piece of Bay Area railroad history. Today, a flatbed truck carried an antique railroad car to its new location at the Pacifica Coastside Museum. The car is the last one used by the old Ocean Shore Railroad, which used to run a route from San Francisco to Santa Cruz and helped establish the towns along the coastline. In fact, historians say it is the car that was first purchased by the railroad in 1909. It will eventually be open to the public. A great piece of history.
Yeah, absolutely.